advertised and displayed it. Not a heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really hoping you use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters, this is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Machine, and you can see they will have a speed advantage. Up against them, Valkyrie. These two will be competing as middleweights, one of the most glamorous divisions in all of boxing, and they will enjoy a power advantage.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, we have the Machine from the United States of America. They are the SCI and IBF champ. They won by TKO in their last fight. They'll be facing Valkyrie from the United States of America. They are the WBC and WBO champs. Their last fight was a very close victory.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Introducing the current SCI and IBF World Champion, the Machine. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the yellow trunks trimmed with white, the current WBC and WBO World Champion, Valkyrie.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And that left-handed jab doesn't quite score. A perfect counter shot. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Swing and a miss with that jab. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. He misses with that straight left. Hold that thought! Stumbling around in potholes. They weathered the storm. Now I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What a massive upset this would be. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Caution is being thrown to the wind. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And down goes Valkyrie. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
you've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
So much firepower here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tried to score with the uppercut. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut does not score. Exchange here from both men. These two fighters are made for one another. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Giving us a high-tempo show. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with the hook. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Tough to be a judge in this fight. Both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Incredible work rate. No rest for the weary. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same...
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. The straight right just misses. Just misses that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
The right hook just missed. With that jab. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here comes round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice idea with the jab. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And it looks like this fight will continue. They block the jab. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. how much cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
It's when you talk about championship material.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And he will stop the fight.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and the new WBC champion, The Machine.